Hey guys, just a voice here. Uh, I made a mistake on my last video. I named it Yandere Vampire Makes You His Pet, or something along those lines. And that video didn't have anything Yandere about it, as many of you guys said in the comments. And I feel like that's what I felt was wrong with the video. Um, so I'm going to be unlisting and eventually deleting that video, but I'm replacing it with this one. It's exactly the same video, just without the Yandere gobbledygook in it. Uh, I don't know why I put that in the title, even. Uh, but yeah, so just deleting that video, making this one again, without all the falsities in it. Um, I don't know. It was eating at my conscience, really. After you guys said something about it, I just felt wrong. And I changed all the settings on YouTube as like its name and the thumbnail. But I realized about 20 minutes later that the video itself had the Yandere name in it. So I had to make an entirely new video. But that's besides the point. Thank you all who oh my gosh. Thanks to whoever watched and commented on my last video. That's going to be deleted, like I said. But without further ado, here is my male vampire makes you his pet ASMR. Well, hello, livestock. Trying to sneak out, aren't you? You couldn't have thought that I wouldn't take notice. You're not very quiet after all, and you leave an easy trail to follow. At least, for me you do. Aw, don't give me that look. I don't necessarily care if you cry or not, but you broke the rules, and now you've gotten caught. How unfortunate. You might as well accept what's going to happen to you. I'd give you the chance to run away from me, but let's face it, I'm much faster and stronger than you, a mere human. Your hopes of escaping must be crushed. That being said, I do admire your tenacity, trying to escape from something that's more powerful than yourself, knowing what might happen if you'd fail. You did almost make it out, though, and that alone is impressive. I can't say I've ever had to confront a human like this before. Isn't it sad, though? At one point in time, you humans were actually on top of the world, capturing any other creature that was different from yourselves, breeding them for your own uses. Well, now that us vampires have made our appearance into this world, the tides have turned, haven't they? And now you humans aren't exactly at the top anymore. That being said, your kind is lucky. We don't even have to kill you to feed off of you. We just require a bit of blood from you. But you livestock don't seem to appreciate just how kind we've been to you. If we wanted to, we could just go and eliminate your race entirely. But instead, we've made settlements for you to stay in. We wouldn't have to give you homes to sleep in, or give you a wide variety of foods to choose from. Nonetheless, all of your kind despises us, and tries to fight us, or even tries to escape from us, such as yourself, my dear human. And we've seen where that's gotten you, haven't we? Normally, I'd either kill you where you'd stand, or I'd take you back to the prison to have all of your blood drained out of your body. Then I could at least put your blood in vials to save for myself in the future. But I've taken quite an interest in you, human. You're very different from the rest of them. You're very determined and strong at heart. Am I right? So, instead of killing you, I think I'll take you for myself. From now on, you'll be my pet. I wouldn't complain if I were you. As far as I'm concerned, you're getting a second chance at a better life. You'll get to live with me in the palace, and not in the dumps you currently live in right now. I'll turn you into a vampire yourself. Of course, you won't have to go out on your own to hunt for blood. Not yet, at least. Did I forget to introduce myself? Well, my name is Alistair Tepes, and I'm what you humans would call a noble vampire. I'm the fifth progenitor of our race, and I've been around for quite a long time now. You've heard of me. I'm not that surprised, as I'm one of the only nobles that rules over this settlement. Anyways, back to the matter at hand. I'm claiming you as my pet, but for that to happen, I first need you to become a vampire yourself. It's not as scary as you'd think. You humans always over-exaggerate things like this. Besides, I'm sure you'd like being a vampire more than being a human anyways. Being stronger and faster than your prey. Being at the top of the so-called food chain. Partial immortality. The whole operation is quite simple, actually. No, I'm not going to drink your blood. In fact, it's the opposite. Here, drink this. What? Hey, that wasn't very nice of you. Wasting my precious blood like that? Any other vampire would be ecstatic for the opportunity to drink of my blood. Look at the mess you've made. Whatever. I have plenty more where that came from. If I have to restrain you to feed you my blood personally, I will. I'm very patient, you know, but that being said, I still wouldn't test me. Any other noble would have killed you by now. In fact, you're lucky that it was me who found you. You want to know what'll happen when you drink my blood? Well, basically, as a progenitor, my blood is special. It's complicated, but basically, by drinking my blood, you'll form a blood pact with me. The magic in my blood will destroy most of your human DNA and will replace it with fragments of mine. Then, you will become a vampire. My vampire, and my pet. In fact, you'll be considered a lord to the other vampires. But, don't get cocky. There are many vampire lords like your future self out there who are stronger than you based on their age, or even other nobles who won't tolerate you if you get in their way. Over time, your abilities will grow stronger, and you will develop vampiric traits, such as fangs. You will also acquire an aggressive thirst for blood, and since you won't have fangs for a while, I'll have to supply you with my own blood until you get them. I understand that it may be hard for you to accept what's happening, becoming something that you so dearly hate. But it's either you become my pet, or I kill you right now. And I feel like you would much rather be living than not. Let's try this again. Drink this. Good. That was much quicker than I had expected. A change of heart, I assume? Well, I suppose I shouldn't pick on you anymore. Sorry if I was rude to you earlier, but that aside, congratulations, human. You are now not only a pet of a progenitor, but you are also a vampiric lord. A young and weak one, but still. You're higher ranking than most of our soldiers, and you didn't even have to earn it. Aside from throwing away your humanity, that is. You're probably going to feel sick and weak for a couple days, as my blood will act as a virus on your body. And it looks as though it's already started. Well, I can't just leave you here. I'll take you into my palace. You can rest in my bed for now, and while you're doing that, I'll get some blood vials ready for you to drink whenever you're thirsty. If you do get thirsty, please drink. If you don't, you'll start delving into madness, and if that happens, we'll have no choice but to kill you. Remember, your body requires blood to survive now. You're a vampire, and not a human. Accept that, and you'll be just fine, my pet. I wouldn't recommend leaving the settlement either, as the livestock have soldiers out there. They aren't too strong by themselves, but they can be quite formidable in groups. Don't worry though, I'll protect you if they ever attack. Let's get you to bed, shall we?